Custom Charts for Jira is an easy-to-use charts builder for creating beautiful reports directly on your Jira dashboards. Here you can see some that I made earlier, so let's dive into how you'd make this for yourself. Here you go, so we're going to start with a new dashboard and create a chart. So we're going to add the gadget here and search for custom charts. You can see it appearing there. We're going to add the gadget to our dashboard. There we go. So if we expand that, we can see the editor. Bit nicer to look at than the standard Jira reporting tools. So let's start searching for some issues. So here we're going to search for all the issues in Project Unicorn. And you can also search with JQL directly into the gadget. You don't have to have a saved filter. Okay, so on the drop down here, we're going to search for status because that's what we want to chart by. And we're going to chart by story points, not just issues. So there you go, and let's give the chart a title. Project Unicorn story points. There we go. So we decided we actually want a bar chart for this. So let's jump into the bar chart and see what we have here. Okay, there you go. But we want to change the order now. So not quite happy with the order of this. We want done to be at the bottom, close to be after done, and there we go. So in this case, we also want to have to do and open together. So we're going to add that as another option. So open is a status that hasn't shown up yet, but may do in future. So now we've got to do and open together in that option. But we want to rename that to backlog. And it's as simple as clicking on the pencil and renaming them. And that will work for any section. If we're not too bothered about seeing things that are closed, because we don't need to see those, then we can just hide the segment here. And there you go, that data's gone. Now if we want to change done to a nicer colour, maybe a dark green so we know it's finished, there you go. So that's how to use the data options directly on custom charts. If we want to look at the display options now, we can see we can hide, show and hide the story points, show and hide the percent, which we'll leave off, and a few other options there. So if we save that and minimize it, there we go. You've got your custom chart in a few seconds showing you all the story points for different statuses in the Project Unicorn. And you can do that by sprint and break it down further if you wanted to. So let's add another gadget and see what else we can do. So again, adding custom charts for Jira. And what we're going to do this time is use custom JQL. So custom JQL is for all the times when you need a bit more control over your charts. And we're going to use a pie chart for this. So we're going to make this, again, we're going to use status just to make the example easy. Status equals to do. And there you go. You've created a single segment with the status of to do. We're going to change this color and have status in progress. And then you've got the autocomplete if you want to use that. And we're going to have one more for status equals done. There we go. So very quickly built up a chart using custom JQL. As you can appreciate, it can get much more advanced. And you can also just rename these directly onto here if you don't want to see the JQL. There you go. So just gives you an example there of how you can use it. And we're going to do, for this, we're going to do time spent. So now we're actually going to see the amount of hours, time spent on each of the issues in each of those statuses. We're going to call this spent by status. There we go. So we refresh all issues just to see results there. And when we click save, the chart's going to load with all our results. So there you go. That's how to get started using custom charts for Jira on your Jira dashboards.